Welcome back, brothers and sisters, to our weekly feature, The Preacher Book Club, where we talk about the latest episode of AMC's Preacher, dissecting the episode at hand, annotating the changes made from the Garth Ennis-Steve Dillon comic book series, and attempting to predict about what will be coming next. So let's dive right into our thoughts and annotations on Preacher episodes 2.09. John Custeret's Nathan Darrow back as Jesse's father. We finally get to see the flashback of his death in color too, as this scene was always in black and white in the first season. There is one notable addition, I think, with Jesse saying he prayed for this, which is not something from the comics. John's death is pretty similar in the comics, with Jesse witnessing it all firsthand, though the conversation of "you're gotta be one of the good guys, because there's way too many of the bad" happens beforehand. Jesse and Cassidy tension. Their tension between these two characters is something they've been building to in the new season with just little bickering fights, but we really see it in action here in a way that seems to really reflect where they get to in the comics. Naturally, it all stems from Tulip. Grail soldiers, this Holy SEAL team isn't something we see in the comics, but the sequence itself is so awesome that I think it's worth pointing out. Normally a video game-like sequence plays poorly, but they really make it work here. Also, Dennis is a vampire now, apparently, but I think that means he's going to end up dying by the end of the season. Also, Jesse commanding the cops honestly cracked me up. That's something he probably would have done in the comics. Hairstar's appointment. The mix-up with Hairstar's appointment has a basis in the comics, as he makes Hoover locate prostitutes for him and he inadvertently hires a male prostitute. The location is different, but the outcome is the same. Hairstar will probably be seeing them again. It's also worth pointing out that Hairstar's interest in Jesse in the source material stems entirely from his ability to use the word and not because of his search for God, the opposite it seems here in the series. Brad appears to be a drone, and Brad did not appear in the comics. Harry Connick Jr. Celebrity deaths weren't explicitly a thing in the source material, but it's funny it being a gag here in the TV series. First Tom Cruise and now Harry Connick Jr. Hairstar's proposal in the series. Hairstar wants to make Jesse the true messiah of the Grail and their object for world domination. I imagine that the way he will lure Jesse into his trap is by revealing to him a prisoner he has locked away, a fallen angel, the father of Genesis himself. Maybe for the season finale. You can watch previews for next week's episode below.